It is raining as I sit by the window. I watch the drops of rain run down the glass. My daughter, Lily, is asleep in the next room. Her soft breathing is the only sound in the quiet apartment. I often sit like this at night, thinking about my life and how I ended up here. My name is Helen, and I am a single mother. I never thought I would be raising a child on my own. When I was younger, my parents tried to guide me. They told me to focus on my studies, build a career, and make smart choices. But I was young, and I didn't listen. I was in my second year at university. University life was new and exciting. It was very different from high school. I met Kevin when I was in my first year. He was a second-year student. He was my first real boyfriend. Back then I loved my life. I was studying to become a teacher. Teaching was my dream. I wanted to help children learn and grow. I was a good student. I studied hard every day. My parents were proud of me. Everything was going well for me. Then one day, I felt strange. I went to the doctor and found out I was pregnant. I was shocked. I didn't know what to do. I was only 20 years old. I was scared and confused. I had to make a big decision. My life had changed, and the future looked scary. Kevin, Lily's father, was very handsome, but he wasn't a good man. I loved him and I thought he loved me. I thought we could make it work, but I was wrong. When I told him I was pregnant, he didn't want to take responsibility. He said he didn't have time to look after a baby. He was too young to be a father. He didn't want to be tied down. He also said he didn't want to see me again. Telling my parents was very hard. They always thought highly of me. I was their only child. I was their pride and joy. When I told them, they were very disappointed. They were angry and sad. They didn't understand. But I had to tell them the truth. I needed their help. I couldn't do this alone. I decided to keep the baby. It was a difficult decision. I had to drop out of university. I left my dreams of becoming a teacher behind. My parents had saved their money so I could go to university. I had let them down. But now, I needed to focus on my baby. I felt sad and lost. My parents were angry at first, but after a while, they began to support me. They helped me a lot. They took care of me when I was tired or sick. They helped me prepare for the baby's arrival. When my daughter, Emily, was born, I felt a mix of emotions. I was happy, scared, and unsure. She was so small. I held her in my arms and promised to take care of her. Being a mother is both the hardest and the most beautiful thing I have ever done. Lily is my world, and I love her more than anything. But being a single mother is not easy. People look at me in different ways. They see a young girl with a baby and no wedding ring. Some people judge me for my choices, and some people feel sorry for me. It's hard not to care about what they think. But I have learned to hold my head high. I can't change the past, but I can work hard to give Lily a good future. My biggest worry is money. I work a few hours a day as a receptionist at a local clinic. It's a good job, but the pay is just enough to cover our basic needs. Rent, groceries, daycare, and bills, it all adds up quickly. Often, I can't spend money on myself. I first have to make sure Lily has what she needs. Her father doesn't help. He doesn't pay child support, and he never asks about her. It hurts to think about, but I have learned to rely on myself. His life is still the same. He still has his freedom. He will graduate from university next year. He wants to travel the world for a year. Nothing has changed for him. Everything has changed for me. There are nights when I can't sleep because I'm worried about the future. Will I be able to afford Lily's education? Will I give her the opportunities she deserves? These thoughts fill my mind. I want Lily to grow up strong, kind, and full of hope. I want her to know that even though life is tough, she can overcome anything. One of the hardest parts of being a single mother is not having time for myself. My entire life revolves around Lily. I wake up early to get her ready for daycare, then I rush to work. After work, I pick her up, cook dinner, and help her with her little activities. By the time she goes to bed, I'm exhausted. Sometimes, I wish I had someone to help me. Someone who would hold my hand and tell me it's going to be okay. I would like to meet another man, but it is not easy. When I meet a nice man, he always loses interest in me when he finds out I have a baby. Most men are looking for a wife, not a family. Anyway, I don't have time to go on dates. I don't have money to buy nice clothes. Although life is hard, I find strength in the small moments. When Lily smiles at me or says, "I love you, Mommy," it makes everything worth it. She is my light in the darkness. I tell myself that I'm doing this for her. Every sacrifice, every struggle, is for her happiness. If I could go back in time, I would listen to my parents' advice. But life doesn't give us second chances. All I can do now is move forward and do my best. I hope my best is good enough. Lily gives me hope and strength. She is my motivation to keep going. My parents are always supportive. They love Lily and help me take care of her. Our family has grown closer because of her. To anyone who is in my situation, I want to say this: you are stronger than you think. Don't let the opinions of others bring you down. Focus on your child and their future. That's what matters most. Life is short. You will feel scared and unsure. It is a difficult journey, but you can make it. Take it one day at a time. Surround yourself with people who support you. Believe in yourself and your ability to overcome challenges. My life has changed in ways I never imagined. It is not the road I planned to take, but it is a beautiful one. I am proud of the mother I have become. And I am excited to see what the future holds for Lily and me. As I sit here, listening to the rain, I remind myself that storms don't last forever. Just like the rain will stop and the sun will shine again, I believe that brighter days are ahead for Lily and me. We will get through this together, one day at a time.